What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? Is your man Theo Butler, and yeah, we here. We here. We in here. We in here. Y'all know how I get down. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Hey, constructive. Because folks act like they don't understand what constructive is. So, y'all like the title? T'Challa and Aurora, the construction and deconstruction of a power couple. I got to think, and I don't, I'm trying to clean off the area here. What's going on, Kamoya? What's going on? Trying to clean off the area here. The wife and our daughter be over here working, and this is where I'm at during the daytime while she's working in the office. So y'all know I like to do reflective thinking and everything like that. What's going on? What's going on, RCAC? What's going on, Connoisseur? Y'all know I like to do reflective thinking. I do. And you know what? This gonna sound arrogant. It is. It's gonna sound arrogant. I'm apologizing right now. Sometimes I just see myself on the outside looking in, like, and that's on the world, our people. I be just like this, like, so y'all really gonna do that, huh? So that makes sense to y'all? And I be just wanting to keep my damn distance, because I told y'all I believe stupidity is contagious, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm a husband, I got children, and I'm flawed. So I gotta protect myself as much as possible. That way I can protect my family, friends, and loved ones. But I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be just sitting back just like this. And I shake my head, because I sit back and I look at patterns. So y'all help me out. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm gonna be wrong again. Like I said, I'm flawed. So, because I'm starting to feel a lot of negativity. Y'all gonna like me, Theo. Personally, no. Just as a people, starting to feel a lot of negativity. So, when Chadwick Boseman passed, no other actor, even though Damson Idris was sitting his happy ass right on over there, he was sitting his ass right on over there. Quite a few other black actors was sitting their asses right on over there. We could see them playing a drug dealer. We could see them playing a crooked cop. We could see them playing a prostitute, but we could not picture not one of them damn actors playing the role of T'Challa. Damnedest thing to me. And I sat back and I was like, because I'm looking at new TV shows, movies, and everything like that. We always get cast as. So I was like, damn. So nobody. Damnest thing. Then I looked at what went down with Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. And I was like, golly. So we didn't say that we can't replace one another, which is the most ludicrous damn thing I ever heard before in my life. To now we finna pit black men against black women. And I was like, well, damn. Because I know recast T'Challa just said don't kill off the character. You can recast him down the road, don't kill him off. Nobody heard that. Oh, y'all don't like women. And men having to defend their love for women. Black men having to defend their love for black women. Black women being called out their name by other black women because they saw through the foolishness. I'm like, well, damn. Then, because I was personally involved in it, we sat up here and had black men against black men in regards to the Marvel movie. Because that's literally what that was. You had knowledgeable black men speaking on the significance of a black male character asking questions. Well, folks got offended. Shouldn't have, but in folks getting offended, the needle did not get moved. You know when the needle got moved? When folks decided to stop talking about it. But it did not resolve the issue because you still had characters out there, black, male or female, that aren't being acknowledged by the MCU, that one crew is like, hey, what the hell is going on? and we getting distracted on some BS. Okay, well, folks got to be mature. Both sides of the fence. Move forward. Damnest thing to me. Now, in 2024, where I would like to think that we have moved the needle forward, I find that we haven't. 2023, I just kept looking at the amount of social media influencers, black, that had nothing to say good about the other gender that was black. And I watched those channels blow up. I watched a whole bunch of people feed into that damn nonsense. Black men don't love black women. Black women don't love black men. Black men only want one thing from a black woman. A black woman only want one thing from a black man. And I'm sitting up here like, for real? This what we doing? So we learned nothing from Derek Jackson. I know until he put spell it the right way. He got Jaxn. Okay, well, your last name is Jackson. Until we get it right. But you had everybody and their mama going ham with what he had to say. And what wound up happening? I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. The person who has nothing good to say about consistently, nothing good to say about a certain demographic, you need to question that person. So Theo, what are you saying? You show me a black woman that's bashing black women, I'm going to ask you to go question that black woman. You show me a black man that's bashing black women, I'm going to tell you to go look at that black man. You show me a black man that's bashing black men, I'm going to tell you to go look at that black. No, at the end of the day, you really, because reality, the world is more gray than it is black and white. You should be able to call it down the middle. You should be. If you're morally responsible. If you actually do get two damns about your people, you should be able to call it right down the damn middle. No, because I understand it. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I understand that drama sells. Chaos is what moves the needle. Beef is what gets folks excited. Speaking truth, if it doesn't have any entertainment value, how many people gonna listen to it? Right. So I don't know why. I know the mutants are getting ready to make their debut in the MCU. And I, as I've said before, Aurora Monroe has to be the most popular female character in Marvel Comics, bar none. They could try and push Carol Danvers up there, but Carol Danvers ain't doing nothing with Aurora. She's not. I understand that. I recognize that. Aurora Monroe is that one. She that one. She is. She's that one. But, and maybe it's because of recast T'Challa, the amount of attention that's been put on T'Challa and with the X-Men's debut, impending debut in the MCU. We're revisiting old wounds for whatever reason. And we're speaking on them. Everybody has an opinion. And everybody has an opinion. And I'm not here to debate somebody's opinion. I don't debate opinions. Your opinion is your opinion. Now, facts. Facts, something else. We're going to get into the facts. First of all, let me get into these who's rocking with us today. Thank y'all so much. Y'all didn't have to tune in as early as you did. We got Kamoyo Kid. Thank you so much. We got RC Ace and Hawkeye. Oh, by the way, y'all make sure y'all get up with me so we can go ahead and get those flyers out, those posters out and everything like that. Like I said, they will be going out this weekend, no later than Saturday. So if you want it to be in that mail, you need to go ahead and let me know. Connoisseurs, Trooper Salute. Not tell them what's going on. Not tell them what's good. Stupidity and ignorance is the new pandemic. Just gonna look. Our people go goo goo gaga for over how horribly we're depicted in. What's going on? What's going on, Tim Madison? What's going on? Absolutely. What's going on with you? So, T'Challa and Aurora. Now, I can easily do that whole song about him sitting in the tree, but I'm not going to do that. I come from old school. I know who Aurora is. And Aurora, to me, has always been able to stand on her own without T'Challa. It's never been a question to me. Now, I don't allow other people's feelings to change what I know to be true. Aurora is a bad chick. T'Challa does not define her. He never did. He never did. He never defined her. But she never defined him either. She didn't. They are both powerful, strong characters. They just happen to be black. Now, I know there was an editorial piece, CBR.com, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, where they talked about the editorial, and I'm going to dive more specifically into that. But I just want to give us something to look at. There was talk about a damsel in distress. As long as she was with T'Challa, she would be portrayed as a damsel in distress. I'm throwing a flag on the play. I'm calling BS on that. But do we have these concerns about Sue Storm? Do we have concerns about Sue Storm being portrayed as a damsel in distress? Because I read Fantastic Four comic books. I have. I absolutely have. I read Fantastic Four comic book, and I don't think I have to expound on their history, Susan Storm's history, nor the amount of times she's been captured and everybody else has had to save her. I don't think I have to expound on that. I don't believe I have to. But have we ever heard a complaint about that? I know somebody gonna give me an excuse. I know. But was there ever any outcry, demand whatsoever? Watch this. From the feminist movement for Susan Storm to be more, because that's her last name, Storm. For Susan Storm to be more defined as a character before she got married to Reed Richards. Was that ever a talking point? I know Jessica Alba just came out recently and said she hated the way that character was written. She did. Why? Because the character was written like a damn damsel in distress. That's what she was alluding to. But does anybody remember any outcry? Any demands? Any assumptions? Any concern? Anybody? Ferris? Bueller? Ferris? No, I don't either. Okay. Keep the party rolling. So T'Challa and Aurora can't work as a power couple, because I didn't heard that too. They can't work as a power couple. You know, that's the damnest thing, because I know a dude named Scott Summers who is literally smashing 2 Omega level mutants, and there's no problem. And I don't believe, I think I can't even say then, because she did it. If she was the damsel in distress, she saved her own ass during the Dark Phoenix saga. I don't think I've ever seen really Jean Grey or heard complaints about Jean Grey and or Emma Frost being portrayed as damsels in distress. We don't want to see them with Scott Summers. No. I don't believe there's ever been a talking point that before Jean Grey gets with Scott Summers, because if we talking about a comparison between her and Aurora, well, Jean wasn't Scott's girlfriend when they first got. No, that took a minute. That took a minute. I read the comments, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. My memory, the facts, are not going to be diluted by your feelings. No, that's facts. They weren't girlfriend and boyfriend. That took a minute. That took a minute. We know it. It took a minute. We read them comments. We did. What's going on, Mr. Smith? Grand Madam Tarot, Be Real, D-Real, Black Comment Lord. Everybody read them damn comments. We read them comments. When they was in they watched this yellow and blue costume. We read them damn comments. They wasn't together. When the Beast was a human, they went. When Bobby Drake looked like a human snowball, they wasn't together. They wasn't together. But there's never been a talking point Never. And mind my words, there's never been a talking point about Jean Grey being developed on her own as a character prior to her and Scott being put in a relationship. Never. No. I remember the first X-Men movie. They was in a relationship. Looked like they had been together for some years too. And I ain't hear not one complaint. I ain't hear not one complaint. I did. I ain't hear not one complaint. I did. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I did. And then when she did make her appearance in the X-Men, the new folk, both of them was right there. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw what I did. Y'all did. Y'all saw. They was both in the movie. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. At what Age of Apocalypse? Yeah, y'all saw that. Y'all saw the same thing I did. We're not gonna do that. It was never a talking point. So now I'm asking myself, why is the relationship between T'Challa and Aurora a talking point? And I'm trying to figure out why, because as a comic book fan, I want both. I don't want one or the other. I keep saying that. That's never been what I've about, one or the other. No, I want what the other group of people got. I want both. Well, if I can get Sue Storm, who actually gets married, and she ain't get married to Reed Richards, who actually has a damn son in the comic. No, she ain't married a son. That's disgusting as hell. I keep telling you, the son of a parent, male or female, is the offspring. It is not the damn recast. Y'all stop that. Stop insulting my intelligence with damn stupidity. I'm not going to keep taking that. Well, I never understood why we could never have both. Like, why I don't get that? Why don't I get that right there? That right there. I didn't see Lois and Clark get married. I didn't see Thomas and Wayne. I'm gonna say Thomas and Martha. I knew they were married and everything like that. Okay, well, Uncle Ben, Aunt May, they married. I didn't see Tony and Pepper get married and everything. I know Steve did marry. What Sharon Carter and everything like that. Steve didn't got that in there. I'm just trying to figure out when I get me. And when I can't get me because of the nonsense that I got going on within me. I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like T'Challa felt in the old ways. Marvel voices. Well, damn, before I get right, I got to go have a look at myself, because, well, damn, there's something going on, right? Why? What is the problem with that? Like, damn, how many damn superheroes I got that don't look like me? I got to see get married, have some damn children for me to be like, you know what? I deserve that. Nah, you damn. And how old you want to be? Because damn, I've been reading comics for a while. T'Challa just got on the big damn screen. Like, I was born in '68. He ain't show up till he ain't show up till 2016. And how many damn cartoons you didn't see where Scott and Jean was in a damn relationship? Just how many? How many damn cartoons you didn't see where Sue and, good God Almighty, Jesus, I'm going all the way back to the damn Hanna-Barbera days with the Fantastic Four. How long we been seeing Sue and Reed in a damn relationship, married? Well, damn it, I know they had a damn show on NBC Saturday Morning Kid. Human Torch wasn't there. They had Kurt Herbie, the damn robot. Hell, Franklin was right there. I leave. Damn, I don't get the black superhero family till I get the Black Lightning. And then we can't come together with that one because we're mad. We don't even want to watch it no damn more. Well, you know what? So I said, let me keep up with these notes, because I'm going to come back. What's going on, Nico? What's going on? Sue was never a point of Syntec. So let me tell you what I did. I said, you know what? I believe in being actual. It's not accurate. It's not about being right or wrong. I'm just here to report the news. Just here to report the news. So did y'all read that 5-issue series, issue 14 to 18? Did y'all read that? Where T'Challa and Aurora got married. Did y'all read that? You know, remember when Superman died? How that made world news? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Okay, well, not for nothing, but do you know at the end, I think it was Black Panther issue 18. Reginald Hutton, by the way, he wrote that, volume 4. Marvel would like to give special thanks to the following people. It was some people in on this damn thing. For the design of Storm's wedding gown. I can't speak for nobody else, but that wedding gown, that's big in our culture. That wedding gown big. It is. Storm's wedding gown, Procter and Gamble. CBS Daytime, Alan Locker or Locher, Locher, Ellen Wheeler, Maria Aguero, Allison Wee, and Sean Dudley. It was some people involved. Like it wasn't just the regular creative team behind it. No. That wedding meant something to a whole bunch of folks. This wasn't just no nerd convention. No. They put some stank on this. Yeah. And let's see. Yes, sweetie. I see it, sweetie.
Why is it red?
Let me see. And do y'all know who the editor-in-chief was? Because that matters. We're not the editor-in-chief. Do you know who the editor-in-chief was when they got married? It was Joe Quesada. Joe got me confused. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm like, well, damn. You oversaw that? Okay. Let me start up here. So the courtship, the marriage of T'Challa, that was in Black Panther Volume 4, as I alluded to, issues 14 through 18, 2005 to 2006. Like I said, Joe Quesada was the editor-in-chief. Did y'all know that Bass blessed that marriage? Like, T'Challa couldn't just marry Aurora. Did y'all know that? He couldn't just marry Aurora. He couldn't. He actually had to go get permission. He now it's crazy because he had to go get permission from Bass. And Aurora was actually right there standing in front of Bass. That is a big ass white cat. She's intimidating as hell. Aurora passed. Anybody read that 5 issue? Because I think it's poignant. I think in regards to the relationship of because I'm finna show you right now where it benefits you to actually read the comic books. Well, I'm gonna show you during this conversation, this discussion, where it benefits you to read comic books and not just read stuff offline. So, did we read them comics? Did you see the Panthers kneeling before Aurora as a symbol that she was now that was before they got married? As far as Bass was concerned, it's crazy because some of us go to church. As far as Bass was concerned, that was her saying, Aurora, as a matter of fact, she actually says it, you're the queen of Wakanda. I never heard Bass say she wasn't the queen of Wakanda. And T'Challa did not marry him and Aurora. That's not, no, he went and got permission from a goddess. Goddess, however you want to look at it. Let me keep up with these notes. I think we got Kamoyo Kid. I cannot tell you how disappointed, mad at how they treated Black Light. And I was so damn hyped to see standing. Aurora was certified. Absolutely, she was certified. So now during that 5-issue run, we find out that Kurt can't believe it. That's Kurt Wagner, aka Nightcrawler. He can't believe that Aurora and T'Challa about to get married. He's shocked. Logan is like, man, we never had a chance. That chick, she ain't studying up. She ain't never been studying up. That's Logan. Forge is sad, like, damn, okay. Because he know damn good and well he can't compete. And he ain't the only one that feel like he can't compete. Monica Lynn feel like she can't compete. She's singing a whole damn love song, sad love song about he gone. He should have doubled back. She broke up with him. That's that 5-issue series. Now there's a little bit of cat and mouse and everything like that. And they allude back to Marvel Legends, Black Panther issue 2, 2021. They allude to that when T'Challa and Aurora met when he was on his walkabout and everything like that. He says he always loved it. She talks to him about, hey, so what you had going on with these other females? That's perfect. I don't like it, but it's perfect because she know damn good and well she been messing around with other dudes, but we're not here to talk about that because he proposed to her. She didn't propose to him. I don't like it, but I understand it because that is real as real can be. But now, they get married. No problems. None. Did anybody read their exploits as husband and wife, wife and husband, king and queen of Wakanda? And by the way, let me just go ahead and, I'm a Black Panther fan. Recast T'Challa fan. It is what it is at the end of the day. But so you know I got this. You know I got this. You know I got this. Now, detractors would say something like I'm probably this type of person or not, I'm that type of person. But no. I really don't fit them categories. I really do love this aspect right here. I really do love the imagery behind this. I love what this represents right here. I really do. I do. So when they say it ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to. I just want to make sure you get it right. I just want to make sure you get it right because I know it's going to be some people that I just want to make sure you get it right. So real time, they were married for what, 6 years, where they dealt with the first superhero Civil War. Y'all remember that one? Anybody read the Civil War? Anybody read that comic book? Not the one with Carol Danvers. No, I'm talking about the one with Steve Rogers and Tony Stark, where she and T'Challa and her, however you want to say it, they sided with Cap. Anybody remember that storyline? Well, no problem. Didn't get written as a damsel in distress either. Damnest thing. After that, they defeated an attempted Skrull invasion. See Wakanda and get deleted in Wakanda. I'm trying to watch what I say on YouTube channel. See Wakanda and get deleted in Wakanda. Moved his husband and wife. I don't remember Aurora in either one of those storylines being written as a damsel in distress. I don't. I don't know if anybody else read them. I don't know if it means anything to anybody. I know to see that black couple doing what I've seen numerous white couples do in superhero comics, I felt good. I don't know how you felt. I felt good. I know what she's capable of doing by herself. I know what he's capable of doing by himself. I love to see them do that damn thing together, though. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I like the fact that the Skrulls pulled up on Wakanda and thought it was sweet in Wakanda. And now she don't mind deleting folk. They say you got to be equally yoked. He don't mind deleting folk. Oh, that worked out well for me. Let me see. Then they faced off against Dr. Doom. Now, folks like to talk about Dr. Doom and T'Challa. Well, if you're an X-Men fan, you've been reading for the Dave Cockrum, Chris Claremont, John Byrne. If you that person, we go back to Arcade, right? Can we go back to Arcade? We go back to Arcade. Well, if we go back to Arcade, I know for a fact Dr. Doom took down the whole damn X-Men squad. We don't remember that one. when Nightcrawler had to teleport blind as far as he could just to find himself above Castle Doom? We don't remember that storyline? I do. Well, damn, who all did Doom take that? What? Nightcrawler, okay, Logan, Wolverine, okay, Aurora. Oh, okay, wasn't Banshee part of that squad? Okay. Well, wasn't Colossus part of that team? Okay. Okay. Well, T'Challa is one person. He one person. Folks got something slick to say? Well, damn, say that about the X-Men. I'm an X-Men fan. I ain't finna act like that. Say that about the X-Men. Because if we got something to say about T'Challa and that whole situation between T'Challa, Doom, Aurora, and how she got treated, okay, say that about the X-Men. Because that story is right there. It is. I damn sure read it. He was effing them up. Let me keep up with these notes real quick. He was effing them up. My thing is this, and it will always be this. Monica hit that Tony Braxton. T'Challa had all the females fighting at his house. My thing is this, and it would always be this. T'Challa and Aurora need to have both of their children in the MCU. I don't care. We need to make some people uncomfortable and used to the beauty of black love. That's crazy. You got to make folks get used to it. But so that's Dr. Doom, right? Then we had the face off with Dr. Doom where T'Challa was nearly killed. Y'all remember that storyline? Reginald Hudlin wrote it again. Reginald Hudlin wrote it again. He did. That's that whole storyline that people get wrong when they say T'Challa died. It helped to read the comic. It does. Really, really does. But Aurora was in that comic, that series. Nobody ever mentions her name. Damn this thing. Aurora was in the Deadliest of Species, Power, and Doom War storyline. Like I said, damn this thing. Nobody ever mentions that. They wasn't beefing. She actually went to go get her husband from the spirit realm and was gonna swap spirits. That don't sound like a toxic marriage. 6 years. That don't sound like a toxic relationship. 6 years. 6. They going strong. Okay. They put down an attempted coup as husband and wife. He became the king of the dead, right? He did. He did. And while he was becoming the king of the dead, she, Aurora, Shuri, and Susan Richards were fighting Anubis while he became king of the dead. I don't know what we want me to say. Like I don't know what we want me to say with that. They moving fine as a couple. We talk about damsel in distress. We throw that word around. Black Panther fan, Aurora fan. I remember this. I'm a Black Panther fan. I'm an X-Men fan. De facto makes me an Aurora fan. Being black happens to make me just a black superhero fan in general, period. I can't really run from that. Not trying to. But Aurora done saved T'Challa a couple of times. She has. She has. She offed Eric Killmonger. She did. She did. And when he was in Hell's Kitchen, well, she helped him with Vlad the Impaler. She helped him. He ain't help her. She helped him. He ain't help her. She not propping him up. She not. And she ain't just walking around as a trophy. No. She that sister in the hood. That's Bonnie and Clyde. Queen and Slim. However you want to look at it. You roll up on her. You rolling up on him. You roll up on him. You roll up on her. That's how they playing it out in the comics. 6 years. They 6 years strong. And then we get to Trouble in Paradise. Then we get the Trouble in Paradise. Avengers versus X-Men. That's it. Avengers versus X-Men. If you didn't read that story, you just going off of what somebody told you. I know damn good well you're going off, because what somebody told you is a lot worse than the way it looked. But here's what I can tell you. Storyline came out in 2012, right? Facts. The editor-in-chief, Axel Alonso. Chief Creative Officer, Joe Quesada. Now, both T'Challa and Aurora on the issue on the cover of issue 1. Issue 2, I wish I could share this picture with y'all. Where I got it set up here and everything, but what I did do was I'm going to read this to you. He says to her, "You should have told me you were harboring a 16-year-old girl with the power to blow up the planet." He's referring to Hope Summers. She says to him, "T'Challa, we have to end this." He says, "There's only one way to end this, my love." Now, they haven't fought yet. This is, I want to say, the X-Men on the island somewhere. Y'all gonna put it down in the comment section or whatever. But they were on the island. They weren't in Wakanda. They were getting ready to face off. T'Challa says, "There's only one way to end this, my love. His wife is still worshipped as a god all along the Serengeti." That's what the comment says. She says to him, "You stubborn, pig-headed man. This is exactly why we have a marriage counselor. Marital discord with hail and lightning and hurricane force winds." Those are 2 panels right there. There's nothing during the previous storylines to allude to there being trouble in paradise. That there's an issue with T'Challa and Aurora's wedding. That he don't love her, that she don't love him. Nothing. Because I just told you what those stories were. They are moving as a power couple. They are. No issues whatsoever. Okay. So we come back. Because I'm going through this because I want to see where all the confusion came from. I want to see where all the confusion come from. Now, in issue 12 is when Namor floods Wakanda, the Phoenix Force. Y'all saw that. They adapted that storyline to a degree. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Namor was endowed. That's what, endowed with the Phoenix Force. That's how he was able to flood Wakanda. That takes place in issue 12. They never communicated from issue 2 to issue 12. Husband and wife, married, 6 years, no issues, no problems whatsoever. They never had a conversation for 6 issues. None. The next time they have a conversation is in issue 12. Okay, well, if I remember I told y'all earlier, sometimes I see myself just sitting back looking, watching, observing. Let me just go ahead and say Aurora really served no purpose in that story arc whatsoever. And if you read Avengers versus X-Men, you know that. You didn't see her do anything. You saw her show up on some covers where she never appeared in the comic. So why was she there? Why was she there? You know how folks talk about the damsel in distress thing, about how she's used to prop up T'Challa? No. She wasn't used to prop up T'Challa in that storyline. I could make an argument, though, a strong one, that both she and T'Challa were used to tear down the imagery of black love. I could make that argument. Because low-key, the only purpose T'Challa served in that storyline was a place for the Avengers to be so that Namor could flood Wakanda. If you read the storyline, you could make that argument too. Now, Perception versus reality. Denzel Washington said, I'm giving him the credit for it, and he might have got it from somebody else. If you read the news, you're misinformed. And if you don't read the news, you're uninformed. Okay, I'm going to read something to you. And it's two distinct conversation pieces. One is from Marvel Wiki, Marvel Fandom. The other is from the actual comic itself, i.e. Avengers versus X-Men, issue 12. Let me tell you what transpired. Wakanda, or at least what's left of it, is today the day you'll speak to me. This is Aurora. They ain't talked since issue 2. 10 issues then went by. They ain't had no conversation. Wakanda then got flooded. This is when she wants to, let me not say that. This is when it's written that they're having a conversation. He tells her, you have to stop coming here. She says, they're my people too, T'Challa. I want to help them rebuild, same as you. He tells her, they're not your people anymore since the attack. All X-Men have officially been branded enemies of Wakanda. She says, you know I would have fought beside you if I had known this was happening. I've only stayed with the X-Men to try and stop something like this from ever happening again. His response, you're now free to stay with the X-Men for as long as you like, Aurora. Our marriage was annulled by the high priest of the Panther clan. You are not my wife anymore. She says, the high priest of the Panther clan, but you are the high priest. His response, please do not come here again. She turns away sadly. Let us not talk now of personal matters. There will be time for that later. I came here today to try and put an end to this entire ordeal. Please just tell the, that's it. We won't get no more of that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it for their interaction in Avengers versus X-Men. He didn't annul their marriage. Now, I being who I am, got questions because T'Challa wasn't the one that declared that Aurora was his wife. It was Bast. Bast, who, by the way, told T'Challa that Wakanda was going to come under this when he became King of the Dead. She showed him a vision of Wakanda being flooded. And the Phoenix Fire. She did. She showed him that. This ain't no damn surprise. Not if you read comics. I don't know why it was a surprise to the character. But considering the amount of involvement that Aurora had in the series, little to none, a strong argument could be made. Because up until this point, they good. 6 years. Were you black? Or you're married and or married? 6 years marriage. You ain't having a conversation with your wife, your husband? Your team mean more to you than your husband and your wife? The wife that you low-key promised yourself to when y'all were kids? Your wife whom you forsake all other women to be with? That woman. That woman that you told you wanted to spend the rest of your life with? That woman that you took to your goddess? That woman. And I get it, but if I'm, as a reader, told to not give two damns about what John Ridley wrote, if as a critical thinking person, I understand that there's no way in hell T'Challa can still be a galactic emperor and not be a king of the kingdom, which is of the empire. If I understand that as a critical thinking person, then I know damn good and well what I've just read don't make no damn sense. And if it don't make no damn sense, why am I giving so much weight to it? Because we don't give any weight. We don't give any weight. We don't give any credibility to anything that John Ridley wrote in regards to T'Challa. We don't. We don't. We don't pay no attention to it. We don't own it. We say that was a bunch of garbage. That was a bunch of nonsense. Well, I know there are some of us that look at the relationship between T'Challa and Aurora and the reason why Marvel dissolved it and how they handled it as a bunch of garbage and a bunch of nonsense. We do not sit up here and say that Aurora needs T'Challa. No, we don't. That's a queen. We also don't sit up here and say that T'Challa needs Aurora. He don't. That's a king. But we do understand the significance of that union. We do understand the significance of that union because we've been forced, whether we like it or not, to watch the union of quite a few others. Whether those unions were real or not, whether those unions existed prior to the MCU or not, no, we've had to watch it. We've had to watch it. Now, I could low-key ask a good damn question because all Luke Cage was doing in the show on Netflix was smashing. You never got from him one damn time he wanted to be in a relationship. James Rhodes is not in a relationship. Monica Rambeau is not in a relationship. Neither is her mama because the husband is missing. Sam Wilson is not in a relationship. Neither is Sam's sister. Neither is Sam's brother, from what we saw, who showed up on the Sensational She-Hulk. And I guess we ain't going to see him again if they talking about they don't know if they're going to have a season 2. Well, hell, we damn sure ain't getting T'Challa again because they done killed him off for no damn reason whatsoever. And then made the young woman who should have been the queen of Wakanda, no, she a baby mama. I want y'all to think about that for a second. Everybody who keep capping for TJ, since her and T'Challa weren't secretly married, just secretly had a child, she's not the queen of Wakanda. Shuri is. Now, who do you think is in line for the throne if Shuri got pregnant? It would not be TJ, who would first have to prove his lineage to the throne. He wouldn't be considered a legitimate child because he wasn't married. Well, we didn't read these stories before, right? Karama Horn, right? What we say about Mamadou Fall? He had 2 legitimate children and 1 illegitimate child. Well, what's an illegitimate child? Y'all help me out because my English might be off. When are you considered to be an illegitimate child? Y'all help me out. Y'all talk to me. Isn't that somebody born out of wedlock? I took them English classes. I'm sorry. You know, my command of the English language, I like to think it's pretty damn good and everything. Like, at the very least, I like to think that I read above a 6th grade level, 12th grade level and everything like that. So y'all help me out. But wait, because I don't want to get stuck on that. I don't. I could easily. Those panels I just read to you, where T'Challa is speaking to Aurora, Aurora is speaking to T'Challa, they're not described like that in Marvel fandom. No, Marvel fandom actually describes that issue like this. And this is why I say you need to read. Pull this down. After Namor attacked and almost destroyed Wakanda, searching for the Avengers, T'Challa named the X-Men enemies of the country. Because Aurora was still queen at the time, many felt that she betrayed both her new kingdom and her subjects. That's not alluded to in the comics. By not only siding with the X-Men against Wakanda, but by attacking T'Challa, that's not alluded to in the comics. That doesn't happen in the comics. And throwing her wedding ring for all to see, that doesn't happen in the comics. You can go read Avengers versus X-Men. It's a 16-issue series. You can go read it. That don't happen. You don't see her attack T'Challa. You actually see her in T'Challa. Matter of fact, hold on. That's her and T'Challa talking. That's issue 2. That is the only interaction they have until issue 12. That's them. That's them. Now let me help y'all out with issue 12. That's issue 12. Ain't nobody talking to herself but T'Challa. And ain't no wedding band being thrown away. Y'all see what I see. Ain't no wedding band being thrown away. She looked hurt. She looked hurt. Ain't no wedding band being thrown away. I don't know where that came from. But if you just read that, that's what you come. Ain't no wedding band being thrown away. She looked hurt. They didn't have another conversation. Conversation, issue 2, he annuls the marriage in issue 12. How? Who you talk to? Perception versus reality. How you feel about these characters versus how they've been written. Now, if you love both characters, if you like both characters, then you should never give in. You should let the editorial department know, hey, put them back together. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. I tire of us saying, well, somebody don't want to do this, so we may as well. Damn, all that may as go along with stuff. That's really pissing me off, that mindset. Well, I don't want the characters to be together because it seems like the editorial department has an issue. Well, damn it, when are we going to have an issue with the editorial department? When do we do that? I'm tired of this damn capitulating. Just want to complain or cause somebody don't let us have what we want. We use that as an excuse to turn on each other, to justify nonsense. Let me keep up. So that's what we got. Now, can you annul a marriage after 6 years? I don't think you can annul a marriage after 6 years. Let me just go ahead and throw that in there. Nevertheless, they still vibing as a couple. After all that then went down, Avengers versus X-Men, they still vibing as a couple in 2017 as members of the crew, T'Challa, Aurora, Misty Knight, Luke Cage, Manifold, y'all, right? They were together during the Intergalactic Empire, where his love for Aurora is the main driving force for his memories returning. She's not used as a prop. I'm waiting to see where she's used as a prop. A sacrificial lamb for T'Challa. If Iris Allen can be the lightning rod that gets Barry Allen out of the Speed Force, and we love that aspect of their relationship, we can appreciate that, we can admire that, then we should also be able to appreciate that during the Intergalactic Empire storyline, it was his love for Aurora that caused his memories to resurface. We should also be able to appreciate Aurora and that badass line where she told the sister, no, I didn't say you could replace me. Can't no woman do for T'Challa what I can. One of the coldest lines in comics. I loved it because I felt it in every inch of my being. That was in 2020. Then all hell breaks loose, right? We get that horrific run from John Ridley. I'm going to keep calling his name because he deserved all the criticism he's going to get with that one. We get that horrific run by him. Then we also have the Ten of Swords, right? Came out 2013. Aurora takes Skybreaker from Wakanda without anyone's permission. Anybody read that? That storyline? Crazy, because it takes place in Marauders issue 13. It does, which they actually have a tribute to Chadwick Boseman on the cover, inside the cover. You know, the guy that's married to a black woman, him. She can't wait. That could have been wrote a different way. It could have been. It could have. A writer. It could have been wrote a different way. She couldn't wait. She couldn't. And T'Challa told her, I'd have gave it to you had you just waited. That's the same dude. That's the same dude. Same dude. Had you just waited. Now, you know what's crazy about all that? C.B. Cebulski is the editor-in-chief. He was also the editor-in-chief during the Intergalactic Empire storyline He was also the editor-in-chief on Jonathan Ridley's run, and he's also the editor-in-chief on Eve Ewing's run. What changed? Because he been there. In no story was she ever used to prop him up, neither he, as I've alluded to before. I mentioned to you about Mary Jane. I don't think we speak derogatively about Mary Jane. We don't. And we can say what we want to say about Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy got, I don't know how many versions of her out here. And I know damn good and well that's what she was. A damsel in distress for Peter Parker. Well, folks can say what they want to, but look like damsel in distress worked out pretty good for Gwen Stacy. If that's what we're doing. As I alluded to, Sue Storm, though. Sue Storm has been written like that more often than not. She has. Damsel in distress, which is crazy because considering her power set, I don't know why she ever need anybody for nothing. Scott, he got Emma, he got Jean. I don't think we talking about them being damsels in distress at all. I know quite a few people scared of them too. And as I alluded to before, I said it once, I said it again. I know damn good and well when the X-Men get ready to make their debut, if Scott and Jean are showing up in that movie, because ain't nobody going to ask for Jean to be developed as a character without Scott. That's not going to be, and what I'm saying is that's not going to be a talking point. No, the expectation is going to be that at some point in time, she and T'Challa get in a relation. I'm going to say she, T'Challa. Good God Almighty Jesus. Emma wanted that. Anyway, that she and Scott be in a relationship. And you're looking for that flirtation to take place during the first movie. You're not looking for him to develop as a leader. You're not looking for her to develop as a telepath. Well, actually, she wasn't a telepath. She's a telekinetic. A lot of people don't know. She didn't develop her telepathy powers till later on. You're not looking for her character to develop her telekinetic powers. That's not what you're looking at. You're not looking at Scott to go from being a nervous cat to being someone that's confident. We're not talking about those character development. And all those character development played out in the comics. I know, I read them. But in the first movie, no, you looking for them two to be flirting with each other. At the very least, that's what you expected. And if you don't get it, you're going to be what? Disappointed. And do you know why you're going to be disappointed? Because subliminally speaking, you've been programmed to expect that. Because in every damn iteration of them two, they're in a relationship. That's how they play out. You don't really get that with T'Challa and Aurora. Why not? And while I can understand in wanting her develop, that's fine. I question when people say, I don't even want her with T'Challa. I don't want T'Challa with her. The reasons for it is what I find baffling. When you call yourself a comic book fan, and you know what I know in regards to the vast array of characters who are married, Black Canary and Green Arrow are married. And I don't, she ain't never been written as a damsel in distress. Not one. Damn what you saw on Justice League, that nonsense where she went in there in the animation and she went to go get some milk and cookies. No, that ain't what that is. You would rather swing on Ollie than swing on her. I don't give a damn which version of Ollie, the Green Arrow they put out there. You would rather have a fist fight with him than have a fist fight with her. You get your muffin cap peeled back. Let me see. Comic big fan or agenda. Where is that? A bastard child of Wakanda shaking my damn. It's a damn said. Jason Aaron did. Yeah. My thing is this, and it was so. As I said before, I'll say it again. I love me some me. As in I love me some us. I do. And I believe in black love. I do. I love black love. To me, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I wish we had more of it. I wish we had, shout out to Kamoyo Kid. I wish we could get some R&B back around here and everything like that. We don't sing no more. You talking about we don't dance no more here. We don't sing no more. So I wish we could get that back. I'm not opposed to the other side. I just know it's two sides to a dollar bill. Hell, there's two sides to a human. I got a front side and a back side. Well, we deserve us some us. We do. And I said it here, I'm gonna say it again. It ain't just black men, it's black women. I'm saying it ain't just black women, it's black men. I'm saying it to you. If you a black man and you don't have nothing good to say about a black woman, and that's what your platform is built on, dog, you need to check yourself. And that's whether you got a woman or not. I don't even know what woman with you are, what sister with you, while you out here bashing black women like that. I don't know. If you a black woman and you ain't got nothing good to say about a brother, that's on you. That's on you. And that say more about you, because more than likely, watch this, because Russell Wilson is not the definition of this word. You either dating a simp or you by your damn self. And somehow, because of the way you got your funds, you think you all that in the bag of chips. You not. You not. Call it down the damn middle. Ain't neither gender perfect. Both are flawed. And if didn't nobody need nobody, your black ass wouldn't be here. Because I don't know how you getting here if your black mama ain't hooking up with your black daddy. Some of y'all suffering from mommy issues, daddy issues, and everything like that. Won't get your damn head checked. But you got an issue with T'Challa and Aurora. You don't want to see that. I just told you who the damn editor-in-chief was. It was Joe Quesada. He was there on both sides of the fence, when it was good and when it was bad. Stop giving excuses for why you can't see black love. And stop, excuse my language, stop bitching up. Well, if they ain't gonna give it to us, I ain't gonna ask for it. If you couldn't breathe, would you ask for it? If you couldn't breathe, would you ask for some oxygen? If you was thirsty, would you ask for some water? Get D-Real to do a beat. I ain't saying, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I ain't got time for it, man. I ain't got time for it. And I just wish we spoke on the accuracy of where the responsibility lies. I wish we would actually pick up a comic book, because it's disheartening to see opinions formed on misinformation, where if you knew, that's all I'm saying. If you knew, you would have a more informed opinion. You would know where the responsibility, the accountability, the criticisms lie and everything like that, and stop making excuses for what we can't have. Like, I can sit up here like this. Oh, well, y'all bring Gene back. Why Nakia ain't come back? Now, see, I can sit up here and throw out my Joker Big Deuce all day. Now, don't make me play no spades, because I can sit up here. Well, if Gene can have Scott and Logan, and Scott can have Gene and Emma, why T'Challa can't have Aurora and Nakia? Yeah. He a king, ain't he? I mean, I don't know what they got going on in America, but I know why the Dora Milaje was put back together. Notice I didn't say put together, put back together. Right. Okay. Y'all, okay, well, they wives in training. Nakia want the job. Okay, when Nakia want the job, Aurora say the job is hers. They in Africa. They ain't got to fight. Ain't he a king? Right. Okay. Well, this ain't America. What the fuss all about? He can't have both of them? That's what they got going on over here. We can't get nothing over here. And we gonna trip because some of us want the one. Oh, I could be a whole ass and ask for every damn thing they got going on over here. I could. I could. I could. Why not? Watch this. Y'all don't like this one? Well, hell, if Gene is in the middle of Scott and Logan, Why Aurora can't be between T'Challa and Forge? Oh, that hurt, huh? That hurt. That's nasty. That's nasty. It is. It is. It absolutely is. It's disgusting because it would be belittling, demeaning both characters. But while we sitting over here fussing about one damn relationship, I just want us to keep in mind what's going on over here. Stuff that people don't read comics, don't know about, and because they don't know about what's going on in these comics, they say stuff that hinders the movement. And no, I'm not talking about recast T'Challa. It is a part of the movement. I'm talking about the movement for black imagery and black representation. That's what I'm talking about. That damn Heathcliff Huxtable, Claire Huxtable type of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That stuff that we used to get back in the damn day, you know, on shows like Family Matters. That stuff that we used to get back in the day with stuff like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No, I'm not talking about what was on damn Netflix. No, I'm talking about when Will Smith was on it. We can talk so much about T'Challa and Aurora, but I don't hear anybody ringing a damn horn for Jefferson Pierce and Lynn Pierce. And we get Jon Stewart along with that. I don't see the comments on Twitter, on social media about that black family. Well, how many black families you got in Marvel Comics? How many black families, how many black superhero families you got in comics, period, where you feel like we got it, where we can just turn our noses up at any at one of them? Where's that at? Well, who Misty Knight with? Who Sam with? Who James Rose with? Who Tempo with? Maybe she is, maybe she isn't with Bishop. But speaking of Bishop, who is Bishop with? Who Frenzy with? Oh, I know in an alternate universe she was with Scott, but damn. Who she with? Who you with? Get bucked. Who you with? Who she with? Who she with? We talking about T'Challa and Aurora, well, damn. We can't get that. We ain't got to worry about getting nothing else. And we ain't talking about nothing else. Who are these characters with? Who Night Thrasher with? And he coming back in February, if I'm not mistaken. Who he with? Who was he with? It wasn't a sister. It was not a sister. She wasn't a sister. If we're gonna say something, she was multi-ethnic, but she wasn't no sister. So what we doing? Because I got questions. Who Ray's with? Who Gentle with? Who Darwin with? I know Sync was with Laura X, but damn, that's not a sister. Okay, well, when we asking questions? Because I keep hearing what we don't want, we don't like this. Damn it, what do you like? Which black couple you want to see together? Maybe I need to ask that damn question. Which black couple would make our damn day? Let me ask that question. I'm on YouTube right now. We don't want Aurora and T'Challa together. Okay, what black couple do we want together? Because hell, Monica Rambeau and Adam Brashear are no longer an item. So what we doing? I hear us talking about what we don't want. Okay, well, what you want? The doors to the church are open. What we want? I'm taking confessionals at this moment. What we want? Who you want to be together? Who you want? Because watch this. Thunder, Black Lightning's daughter. She not messing with no sister. She not. She in a whole ass relationship. It's not with a sister. Okay. Well, Lightning, she's still I guess she a teenager now. Might be getting ready to be. Who she with? Who? Icon. You know who she with? I mean, it's an Icon. You know who Icon with? Do you know? Do you have a damn idea? Is it popular? What about Static? Anybody? Bueller, Ferris? I keep doing this all day. But hell, Jon Stewart. Who the hell is Jon Stewart with? Which black character? What black character you want to see? Which black Vixen? No, 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 no. Hell, what? John Henry Irons. What's going on over there? Yeah, he. Do we know his wife? Where's she at? She ain't superpowered. I got a whole bunch of questions because I know more. So if because the way it's looking, we don't want a black woman, and I know people going back. I didn't say that. Which black female superhero you want to see? Which black male hero? Give me the couple that you want together, because we don't like T'Challa. Mind you, folks that don't want to see a black power couple together, that's going to always be the prevailing issue. Are we going to be satisfied with that, or are we going to make our voices heard? So I'm asking the question, which black power couple you want to see together? Now tell them real, I have not read that issue yet. Thanks for telling me. Now, how you doing, Miss Smith? Just on letter at the end of Black Panther. Yes, hey, shout out to you. Yes, sir. We in here in these streets. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith, for stopping by. We out here in these streets. Now tell them, yep, you spoke on Cardiac, right? It's you and D-Real one after. Y'all doing a damn good job. Appreciate it. Every week Black Panther comes out, I'll be just excited to read the letters and finding out to be one of us. I'm just asking the question. Black Panther Storm. Okay, we got Black Panther Storm. That's it. Mind you, that's the one relationship we don't like. Cause some of us, what the editorial department they said, so we just don't want to see them together. Some of us, because we feel like T'Challa don't need her, we'd rather see him with a regular woman. Some people, we don't want to see Aurora be with him because damsel in distress. That was what somebody said from the editorial department. Bullshit ass lie. I just proved it. And some people feel like Aurora has been they don't want to see Aurora be used as a prop for T'Challa. I don't want to see that either. I just never seen it. Now, anybody that's suggesting she's been a prop for T'Challa ain't picked up not one damn comic book. Anybody that's suggesting that she was lessened as a character while she was with T'Challa, well, I just gave quite a few story arcs where she was whooping ass, married and everything. So I read them comics. You read them too. I can give you the issues, the year they came out. I can put the comic panels up there and everything like that. But if somebody did not give a damn about Aurora because she was married with T'Challa, that should not influence how you feel about the marriage of T'Challa and Aurora. If you're a comic book fan, haters gonna hate. Hey, look him. Let me speak some strength into Aurora fans, Black Panther fans, T'Challa fans, Storm fans that love both characters, fans that you understand the significance of them being apart from one another. You understand the significance of them coming together. Let me say this. Let me just say this. I ain't never seen it where folks don't know how to just say, no, it's us. We should honestly be like, hey, we see that nonsense y'all got going on. As a matter of fact, once y'all get through, and this is a fair expectation, once we wrap up this current storyline with T'Challa, since y'all didn't have Logan talk to T'Challa about Aurora, which is significant in and of itself if you read that 5-issue story run. Why? Because Logan was the one that threw T'Challa a bachelor party. Logan was the one that threw T'Challa a bachelor party to let him know, hey, bro, that's your woman. That's what Logan did. He threw T'Challa a bachelor party. Hey, man, that's you right there. I'm good. You don't find at least bit ironic that Logan is the one telling him, hey, man, Aurora missing. You don't want to see that? I just gave quite a few instances where Aurora and T'Challa were written as power couples. If you read Avengers versus X-Men, you know she served no purpose in that storyline whatsoever. C.B. Cebulski was the editor, creative editor in that storyline. He was. Okay, well, we take the social media every day to make our, I'm not even going to say feelings at this particular point in time, because as I alluded to before, I don't think T'Challa had a fan base like this. Well, we take the social media, shout out to Buckmeister, shout out to Kamoyo Kids, shout out to my brother D-Real and everything like that. We take the social media every day and let it be known damn good and well how we feel about this particular character. We see significance in this character. It costs us nothing, and I'm speaking to those who love Aurora. It costs us nothing to put that same love and admiration, respect on Aurora. Now, this ain't no new action figure. Let me just go ahead and say this. This ain't no new action figure. No, the last few action figures they didn't release of Aurora Monroe, she either got on that classic blue and yellow costume when they was blue and yellow 3-pack. She got on an animated version where she got on the white costume, and they just reissued her again in a white costume with a mohawk. So this an old figure. Now, mind you, I got the white one too. I got the white one costume. I got the classic costume. I used that to create my griot shorty, but I got it. And I got her with her motorcycle biker chick costume. So how many Aurora action figures is that exactly? And they not new. So I understand the significance of this character to women, to black women as well. Just like I understand the significance of this character. Might be a little bit more limited, but to black men, black boys, black girls. Okay, well, both of these characters was written as heterosexuals. They were. Okay, well, what's wrong with that? And why we letting other folks' insecurities affect how we feel about this? Because that's all it is, an insecurity. What I say, Kurt Wagner, Logan, and Forge. That's who they were writing first. It wasn't Bishop. And I low-key was trying to figure out why they weren't trying to hook her up with Bishop. Low-key, I was like, well, damn, they bringing a brother. Okay, well, damn. Because I never wanted her with Forge. I didn't want her with Forge. I didn't want her with Kurt. And I didn't want her with Logan. No, where the brother at? Didn't want her with Sam. No, where the brother at? Hey, where the brother at? Bottles and bottles talking all of that. You know I can't forget about my storm. Where my storm? Where's my storm? Where that at? So we got that. Okay, well, I'm sitting over here. They was together for 6 years. 6 years. 6 of them. 6 of them. 6 years. Six. We do the math. What that 72 months? 6 years. They were together for 6 years. No baby. Whooping ass. Whooping much ass. Whooping much ass. No baby. Nobody pregnant. Franklin and Valeria are damn teenagers. No baby. I said Earth 616. Don't talk to me about no damn alternate universe, no alternate Earth. No, Earth 616. Where the main comic books. Yeah, we got 2 Earths right now. The ultimate one or 2 universes. We got the ultimate one and 616. That's where we at. Where the baby? You don't want that? They were together 6 years. 6 years. I can give you a lot of excuses why they never had a child. I can't give you a reason because they wrote that in the Superman. They wrote that in the Batman. They wrote that in the Flash. They wrote that into the Fantastic Four. They didn't wrote that between Luke Cage and Jessica Jones? Yeah, what a baby. You mad? You don't like that. You don't even want to entertain the aspects of T'Challa and Aurora having a baby. Jericho Drum and Shooty. Now I don't know who messing with that child, just based off the mysticism alone. That's an Omega level magician, mage, whatever you. I don't know who messing with that child. If that's what happened, I met Sam and Misty. I wouldn't mind seeing Tosin and Shuri together. Tosin got a stain on him that I don't believe coming off. I don't believe that's coming off. Ghost and Tasha. I started because I know who Ghost and Tasha is. I almost asked, you better be glad D. Steezel ain't in here, because I would have him escort you to the door. You know you being funny. Let's see here. Let's see, Monica and Adam. Ain't nobody asking for that. I'm sitting over here like this. Because you never hear them talking point. Like, I would love for us to have a discussion. Well, if you don't want T'Challa together, knowing what you know about Sue and Richards, who you want together? No, knowing what you know. Because even I could even do this one. Well, hell, Talia Al Ghul and Bruce. Who running up on Damien? Who running up on nobody? Okay, well, we ain't even got Damien. We ain't. So who you want to be together? I think that's a fair question. You don't want T'Challa and Aurora together. Okay, well, who you want together to be that power couple? And I'm looking at Sue and I'm looking at Reed. That's what I'm looking at. I'm doing like this. Rocket. I don't know. Rocket a single mom, and I'm reading. I don't know how many issues I done read, and I ain't seen the baby yet. So I'm just asking some questions. I don't think I'm wrong. You don't like. I'm just asking. You don't like T'Challa. You don't like Aurora. Okay. Well, what couple you like for me to get? Cause I'm watch this. Jealous, envious, whatever you want to call it. I want what they got. You can call it whatever you want to. I don't, at this particular stage, I don't care. You can say it's something wrong with me. I don't care. I want what they got. Because it's finna come to the big screen. And low-key, it didn't already came to the big screen because we sat up there and watched Wanda ask Reed, do you have any children? Yes. 2 of them. That was Valeria and Franklin. I don't know what anybody else was thinking. And if we sat up there and watched it, I don't know why we sit up here talking about, okay, what she said. They got a mother? He said, yeah, good. They have somebody to take care of them. Right off the rip, they in the MCU, they married. Now, they didn't come into Marvel Comics like that. No, they didn't. But right off the rip, the initial introduction and expectation is that they be together. And I ain't hear nobody complaining. I don't hear nobody complaining. I don't hear I not one, because Susan is a scientist. Did we know that? Susan is a scientist. Okay, but when you seen Susan do some scientist stuff, have you ever heard, I'm looking at my women now, because we keep letting these feminist groups come in and divide us. You ever heard a feminist go to bat for Susan? Susan is a scientist. She not stupid at all. She ain't as smart as Reed, but she ain't dumb. Okay, well, you ain't seen it. Right, okay. I don't hear no demands. Y'all know some female scientists? I don't know. We just had a whole movie. We had 3 sisters responsible for men getting to the moon. Okay, well, damn. You ain't seen Susan do nothing like that, right? In the comics, you seen Susan doing some stuff? Well, she don't need Reed for a damn thing. Because low-key, she don't. High-key. She don't. Okay, well, have the feminist groups ever came out and said, We tired of Susan Richards being treated like a trophy wife. I know I read comics. Anybody right now, while you have so many people that don't look like us, have so much to say about T'Challa and Aurora, do you see them people when you go look at their pages? Do they have anything to say about how Susan getting treated? Because Susan been around longer than Aurora. And she been written as a victim, I don't know how many times. I don't know, because I don't know nothing about no T'Challa having to go rescue Aurora. I don't know nothing about that. How many times they done had to go get her from Namor? How many times they done had to go get her from Dr. Doom? It's in the Mole Man, the Frightful Four. Hell, even in Avengers Assemble. Even in Avengers Assemble, she got kidnapped. Skrull invasion. But the Skrull got kidnapped. Who went to go get her? Even in the cartoon. Even in the cartoon. What cartoon you seen the Royal get in their mind? Theo, anyone who plays the fraternity sorority knows that excuses are tools of incompetence. That's all I hear. And that's all it is. Sinking Monet. And that was in Generation X, right? You like that, you like that. Well, who is Monet with, right? Oh, Quicksilver. Baby should be pretty fast. And who is Sync with? Oh, Laura Logan, X-23. Should be pretty physically imposing. But just go with me here. Aurora and T'Challa. Put that off to the side. Put that off to the side. Adam Bashir and Monica Rambeau. Put that off to the side. Sync and Monet. I know it ain't gonna happen. Oh, good, got him. Wait. Bishop and Frenzy. That's good God Almighty Jesus. Wanda was a savage. They hurried up and gave Luke and Jessica a child. They did. It is ultimately on the editor with these decisions. Can we all acknowledge that the anti-recast decision fell on Feige since he is the final say? I don't know why we wouldn't. I don't know why we wouldn't. The only thing I say with that Kamoyo is, can we say it's his final decision? Yeah, we can. We absolutely can. We absolutely can. And remember when I said before, I believe my experiences in life have not necessarily been for me, but for others. So if I look at Kevin Feige, and yes, it is his ultimate decision. It is his ultimate decision, no less than it was when I worked at a youth center. It was my supervisors, the ultimate decision to allow young black men to address themselves as niggas. Niggas. Like, that's what was going on in the community center. Now, and just go with this analogy. That's crazy, because way I'm finna do this, y'all gonna be like, damn, Theo. So if we can believe Chadwick Boseman went in and questioned the executives on General Hospital about the portrayal of the character, I went in and I questioned my supervisor about the usage of the word in the community center, and it's and what we were not doing about it. Well, I didn't get fired. I was they didn't let me go. But what wound up happening is he didn't know what to say, because his thing was, I'm a white man, European, Caucasian, how we want to say it. I have an assistant gym supervisor who's a black woman. And she's from Cairo, Georgia. She should get the significance of that word. And I have another black woman who's an assistant supervisor who, if I'm not mistaken, was from the islands, the Caribbeans. So she should understand. And he's not saying this to me. I'm just going into his mind. And I have 4 black members on my staff, male, 2 adults, 2 teenagers. That's what he had, or 2 younger adolescents. I'll put it like that. They weren't in high school. They were in their 20s. So he's the only white person working there. My wife would say that's an effed up situation because it was a black community center. We don't call it a black community. It was in the hood. It was in the hood. I asked him. And I understood it. The adults on the staff weren't saying anything. They weren't. The adults on the staff were letting it go. Now, the adults in the staff, I was older than all of them. That's crazy. Because I don't look my age. They look older than me. You'd have sworn, if you were to see us today, you would swear they were older than me. I was older than everybody else. I said, well, that stops today. He said, what? I said, I can't do that. I said, what? I said, I'll take it. I said, ain't nobody else going to say nothing? He said, yeah, well, I understand why you won't say nothing. I'll say something. Well, I said something. But now, if I compare him to Kevin Feige, who am I comparing the other members of that staff to? The final say-so was his. It absolutely was. And I'm not excusing him. I would like to think that we can call it down the middle regardless of who we are. I believe we should be able to speak out on right or wrong regardless of who we are. Well, it's 2024. We know that as a man, regardless of whether it's right or not, how it's going to be perceived if you say something derogative about a woman. It could be right. It could be right as rain. What's going to happen? Would that message not be perceived better if not coming from a woman? I'm not stupid. Y'all heard me say in the video, I don't even want to talk about what women got going. I don't even want to do all that because I'm a black man. And while I would like to think, I know that ain't necessarily given. No, that's gonna probably be received better coming from a sister. I need to be over here. Let me go talk to the brothers. Let me go talk to the brothers. I go talk to them. We might they probably subject to hear me more. Let me go talk to them. I'm gonna go talk to the brothers. I'm gonna go talk to them. That's what I'm gonna go talk to. So we see the title of the video. Didn't mean to keep us that long. T'Challa, Aurora, the deconstruction of a power couple. I would like to think that at this time, opinions about their pairing are steeped in fact, not opinions, not feelings. I would like to think at this particular time, we understand that it is an editorial decision, but I would like to think that as a people, we don't allow the editorial decisions to affect how we feel about characters that represent us. I would like to think after this video that we see how much lack of representation there is to black couples being together in comics. If you don't like Aurora and T'Challa being together, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Who are you putting them with to get the Franklin Richards is what I would ask. And if you don't care, I would ask why not. That's what I would ask. Who do you put them with to get Franklin Richards? And if you don't care, why not? Those are the two questions I would ask. Anyway, that's my time. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me and everything like that. My brother D Real will be coming to y'all later on this evening. This might be by and large my version episode of What a Week It Was Wednesday and everything like that. He's coming through at 9:30, so y'all make sure y'all link up with him. I'm gonna be over there and everything like that. Probably gonna come to y'all with some more comic book content later on today. But black couples in comic books, black power couples in comic books, we deserve that. We deserve that. And in regards to T'Challa and Aurora, never let somebody tell you that Aurora, get you to believe that Aurora was a prop for T'Challa or that T'Challa was a prop for Aurora. No, they were a power couple. And if you can rock with Bonnie and Clyde, you can rock with Queen and Slim, you should be able to rock with T'Challa and Aurora. There's nothing wrong with their pairing. They don't have to be together. That's not what this video is about. This video is about, more than anything, you knowing exactly what transpired while they were married, the editorial staff that was in place, and the decisions that human beings made in regards to fictional characters, and why you as a real person deserve the same representation, no less than what any other demographic has. It's worth fighting for. It's significant. It's important. And if you call yourself a black person, I'm not going to mention any specific names, you believe in black equality, it's worth fighting for. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm finna go. Make sure you take care of your health. As always, y'all know I would rather talk to y'all than talk about y'all and everything like that. So make sure you're good. Also stay warm. I know it's cold out there. and they had history already built in. People need to stop with all that food. Absolutely, absolutely. Stay good, stay warm. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace. Oh, hey man, don't do that. Don't do that. Click, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all see what we pushing to. Y'all see that number growing. Shout out to my daughter Crystal, and thank you so much. Daddy loves you.